Hello, so in this tutorial, we're specifically going to discuss viewing quiz analytics. There are other types of analytics and statistics that you can view in your course, but today we're going to focus only on quiz analytics, so please follow along. So right now I'm already in a quiz. So of course we're talking about quizzes here, so in order to view this, you should be in a quiz, and then ideally the quiz will be something that students have already taken so you can take a look at this data. So this quiz has already been done by students, and there's a few items over here. We already talked about SpeedGrader, and now we're going to talk about quiz statistics. So before I show you about quiz statistics, let's talk about why you would use quiz statistics. There are two main reasons, either for a post-quiz like I have here or for a pre-quiz. When it's a post-quiz, you can identify what students have learned after you've already taught them the material. This can help you especially when you're trying to support struggling students to see if there's a concept that they still haven't grasped and to give them extra remedial material on the concept. Another method is if it's a pre-quiz. And the purpose of a pre-quiz is to have students complete a quiz prior to you teaching the material in class. Ideally, you have enough time to view the quiz statistics and see where students have grasped information and to see where students have not grasped information. And then this will support and guide your instruction. So instead of talking about concepts you know the students already have learned, you can focus on the concepts that students are still needing support with, which are based on the quiz statistics. So if I click here on quiz statistics, it will take me to a new page. And it might take a second to load because there's a lot of data coming from Canvas, so give it a little bit. So you can filter by section. So I have 4 sections here. So if I want to see them specifically by section, I can do that. But right now I'm going to look at all sections. Here I can see the average score, the high score, the low score, the standard deviation, and then the average time it took my students to take the quiz. And here we have a graph displaying the information on how well students performed on the quiz. If we scroll down, then we'll get a question breakdown of each question students took on the quiz. And you get a lot of detailed information here. We have the attempts that students took on the quiz. We have the quiz question itself, and then here we have the answers for the question. You can see the percent of students that responded to each question. And then if you click here, you'll get a list of all the students that responded on this question. Most likely, if you're using this question to identify students who have not grasped the material and you don't have a lot of time, I would recommend to click here and see those respondents who responded poorly on the quiz question. And then from that, to figure out a method of intervention to support those struggling students.